Welcome back for another edition of The Rival Show. Mr. MJA, Swerveless, The Swerve, whatever you want to call me. The man on my left.
It's me, the legendary Slickman, the legend of the Falls. The legend.
Is it of the Fools? I just want to check.
Falls. This guy hating, innit? This guy
I'm clarifying.
Wow.
Sat there looking like a secret agent in the 1970s.
That was about me, mate.
I've got his polo neck on. You get
Mr. Koyakin, bro.
Yeah.
Hey.
I thought was all on silent. Anyway, yeah. Get at me on social media, Twitter, at Vic Ibua Slick. Single ladies only.
That was the longest intro ever.
That's really not. On his left.
My name is Nick. Hi everyone. I'm from the 3PMS Ladies Show.
Woo, woo.
Joining the boys tonight. Gonna give them my insights into their topics.
And on her left.
Hey, it's the Queen.
Oh my god.
Queen P, aka If, from the
It's a family
3
thing,
p.m.
man.
Ladies podcast show. Yay! Just here back again due to
Stop
popular
shopping your
demand. Yeah, just to solidify my place
Victor Payton.
as the queen of the rival show. After my brother,
oh,
Victor,
man.
of course.
What? What about, man? What's wrong? Every girl that comes there wants to be all fighting amongst them. So I'm saying, what's wrong with the world, bro? Women don't even get along with each other.
Excuse me.
They expect man to check them like that.
Excuse
You get
me. Not all women. Don't like put us in the same
Oh,
boat.
well, no, it's
Okay.
sort of, you know.
All right.
To be fair, you're the only. No, who else was there? Charlie came. Charlie didn't come.
Monty.
No, yeah.
No, not Monty.
No,
only just started.
Monty started it, and then like Laurie.
Oh no, Laurie did chuck it a couple
Laurie
of times.
did.
Yeah.
Nah, this one over
We
here.
just started, so give her time.
What do you mean? I'll still stay by it. It's all good.
She says now. To the news. So, we'll start off. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. So, is Valentine's Day a commercial con or celebration of love? A lot of people are saying, look, at the end of the day, if you love your partner, regardless, you will do stuff for them. It doesn't matter what day of the year it is. Every day should be Valentine's Day in your house.
Whatever.
That's what they say, right? I'm saying, or even, little flowers once in a while. But we have one special day for those guys who stay at home or don't stay at home. And when they're at home, they're watching football. They don't help around the house. They don't do anything. They go and get out with their lads and gonna have some pints and that. Or the man them they're going out, the shrubs. For those of you have to mix that. But
Fantastic.
what is it? Vic, what do you think?
I think it's a bag of shit, to be honest. Right? I'm just going to put it out there, and it's for several reasons. Let me tell you something, for starters, right? Any guy who says every day should be Valentine's Day when you're with the one, he's full of shit.
I agree with that.
Exactly, ain't no man moving like that. They're just saying that because they
There's
can't be
some
asked
out there.
to do something. Where? Where'd you...
Gaffer.
Okay. But it's the
Yeah,
gaffer.
okay.
The gaffer's
There.
more than a man, though.
Internationally known
and locally respected.
You have to know.
I'm telling you, you don't care. We're talking about mere mortals out
Okay,
here. Not
normal
not
people, normal
not guys like the gaffer, not
He's
legendary.
one of our
stars.
guys, but
Okay.
he's the flowers guy.
Yeah,
You
he's
know,
that just
out of nowhere,
because.
just bam,
Just because, babe.
Just because,
That's
what?
him.
Seriously?
Yeah.
he's that guy. He's that guy.
He just, you know what I mean?
One chick.
Yeah,
he's married.
yeah, he's married. Put a ring on it. It's a blood
Is
clot.
he okay?
Yeah.
Is he okay?
See,
Is he
that's what I'm
okay?
saying.
He can't win.
Even women don't want that. That's what I'm
Listen,
saying.
I didn't know what. I'm just surprised by it. Like,
Look, I'm going to chime in for those people like you, Vic,
here
that
we
say, yeah.
So what do you mean,
I am
men?
going to go, yeah, that
Real
say,
men.
oh, it's rubbish. You're just saying that, Vic, because you want to save money. That's it. You don't give shit. You don't want to pay.
No more than
for
£40.
nothing.
Everyone knows that. No more than £40.
well, it's better than £10. What's on Victor?
If you can do
Moneysupermarket.com.
Valentine's Day on £2.50, you'd be cool with that.
You probably could, though. To be fair, but I'm just
Look,
saying.
I'm just saying, right? Women, it's just another excuse for women to go and have something to moan about. We've already got enough shit on our plates
Like
as men.
what?
We got a birthday, we got a Christmas, we got we got anniversaries that we can't remember. You know them ones, right? We got Mother's Day. Who gives a shit about that?
There's Father's Day. Christmas is also
We didn't
for
ask
you.
for Father's Day. We didn't ask for that.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck.
We didn't ask for that.
My dad, same thing every year. I tell you, don't waste some money on card and them thing.
Then don't get him a holiday. saying you.
But that's what I'm saying. He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
He's not so
He doesn't
bang on
care.
us about these things. Babe, what we doing for Valentine's? Let me tell you something about Valentine's Day. That should be renamed. Daily Victor's phone is off.
Switch your phone off day.
Yeah, switch your phone off day. You know what I mean? Then the thing speaks. The next day you turn your phone on. Bare missed calls.
From his mum.
Bare fucking messages. Oh, here we go. With this chat. Right? Bare messages from things. Oh, where you been? I can't get hold of you. That's when you got to come with them stories. Yeah. Some beef went down last night, babe.
It ain't 2003, bruv. Man's got back in the day. Everybody's trying to shake off them chicks. Phone me at 10 p.m, yeah? Phone the phone. What? What's happening, bro? What's going on? I'm sorry, babe, I got to go. It's trouble with the boys. Not back then. Routine. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, bruv. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm just saying, Valentine's Day is just another excuse for women to moan at men about some shit that they don't even give a shit about themselves. Oh, where we going? We're going for a meal. Oh, just like women just want to show off about shit to them. That's what it's about, because you don't want to walk into work with some fat bouquet of flowers, right? Bare chocolates, or you even pressurise your man to have shit delivered. Oh my, like, delivery gets sent. You stand up. Oh my God, guys! Oh, look what he's done. He shouldn't have done this. He shouldn't. Oh, Tracy, look, Tracy. He shouldn't have done this, should he?
After she made sure she sent her work address.
Exactly. You better fucking move.
Well, you have to be organised, you know, if you want the flowers at work.
I'm tired of this shit. It's hard. It's hard out here for us, man. It's
you
hard
know
Valentine's Day too as well, then. You know that.
Okay, so you can get some stuff as well. You said you don't get nothing.
Yeah, okay, what? So you give your guy, you wake him up with what?
It depends, because right now I'm on retirement from doing that.
Maybe sabbatical.
No, retirement. I put my years in of the cards and making the breakfasts and getting him stuff for Valentine's Day. So this is my year to be treated. If I'm not treated well, then well, I'm gonna have problems because I've done my bit for the last few years. That's all I got to say. I think it should be both ways. I don't think just women should get everything. Men should as well. If I'm gonna look nice, you need to look nice. We need to both go out and look nice. So it's not just a women's thing, I think.
Look,
Okay?
I'll just be happy if he runs a Hoover across my living room floor. That's it. Do some cleaning. Clean the bathroom.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Don't come to me with no hot breath.
No. That should be a daily thing anyway. That's not a Valentine's Day thing, though. Ain't no Valentine's special.
On that.
No.
Listen, when personal hygiene is a Valentine's request, yeah, you might have to relook the whole relationship.
There you go. On Valentine's Day
Day,
today, you get to brush his teeth. No, forget about it. And to clean the house, you get a maid for that. No.
No, man, I'm just saying. I think it's a load of nonsense, personally. And all right, okay, no, because there are sometimes you want to. But why should it have to be? Why should it be a pre-planting on this day, February the 14th?
It's just a
This is the day
remembrance
when
day.
you go right. Here you go. For all the crap you got to put up with me all day, every year. Here's a bouquet of flowers I just got from the petrol station. Here you go, babe.
Yeah.
Right, and some Werther's Originals, or what is it? No, a milk tray.
Well,
and a
That'd be
milk
harsh.
tray. Here you go.
Because it's that
I love
day
you.
that you can remind them and you can remind yourself of why you're still with this person. If you didn't have Valentine's Day, it'd just be every day to be every day. Like, you wouldn't do it. You just wouldn't do it. If there was no Valentine's Day, you wouldn't go, I'm going to go and get flowers for my chick and go and get them chocolate or get them everything. You wouldn't do it. You
for
just
some
wouldn't.
people, that is definitely a fact. Valentine's Day is the day. And they will remind her in October, what? Valentine's Day, we go out for a meal.
Exactly.
So that is true. That is true. But I think the problem that people have is the commercial side, which is Valentine's Day is the random version of New Year's. Today these flowers are $4.99. Tomorrow on Valentine's Day they are £25.
But that's your fault for buying it on Valentine's Day, then, isn't it? Foolish.
Yeah, get
Buy
the
the day
next day.
before.
Yeah, and it's on whoopsie. You know, they're trying to clear it and get it out. That's cool, man. I'll do it. Yeah, especially if they live in another country as well.
Yeah, it's like different time zone.
Yeah. Get on the whoopsie.
And these are women, and these are women, But these
And
are
why
women.
you get a whole bouquet? One single rose. That's what it takes.
One single rose. Kiss
Listen,
from a rose.
you have to
Fucking
think
seal
about.
now.
You have to think
Come
about
with
the
your
individuals,
game.
though. You
Come
have to
with
think about
your game,
individuals.
but come with your
Some
game.
people can come with one single rose, and she'll be like,
What's this?
I want them.
Where the rest?
But
Like,
which one's
did
started
you
this
drop
to
them
this
on the
one?
way in? Like, what's happening? Unless they're leading up to the bed, and then it's like forever. You know what I
I'm
mean?
saying, come
Petals
with
and
your
all them
game.
kind of
Come with your game. Come with your game.
Look, man.
Come with your
So I'm
game.
just saying, all you man who listen to this, turn your phones off. Go on bookings.com. Get yourself a quiet room somewhere. £40 Britannia Hotel. Isle of Dogs.
Why is it always £40 with you? What is
I'm
it?
saying.
Mate, I'm a G. Do you know what I mean? Lock yourself in with your Netflix and chill on your ones.
No.
You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, that is literally the opposite of Netflix and chill. Valentine's Day and panic. That is what it is, bro. Because people are gonna wake up tomorrow not even knowing it's Valentine's Day and be like, oh shit.
Then them's are the ones who
Shit.
be fucked
Yeah.
because they don't remember birthdays.
Yeah.
They think I remember Valentine's
So
Day.
an anniversary. So Valentine's Day is like, oh shit. They'd step out the house, pop into work, get on the bus, everything's calm. As soon as they get to that station, all of a sudden they start thinking, look at that station, there's flowers everywhere, balloons, all that. Touch
Going on
Liverpool
there.
Street and it's peak for you, or whatever station you go to, you're like, shit. Get to work.
Palpitations.
Someone at work's got
No.
loads of flowers,
Yeah.
weekend and that. Oh, look what Jay got me. And the geezer's just sitting sweating. Will WH Smith be open on the way home? You speak. But yeah, I don't know. At the end of the day, you should do more than just Valentine's,
You know,
because then they're showing that she's worth it, and she should
Or
also
he's worth
partake.
it.
No, to say she should also partake
you.
to show that he's worth it. But often they kind of do more anyway. So
Do they?
often,
Yes.
don't you even try to argue with someone else. Of all people,
that.
don't do it to yourself. It's not you.
£40,
It's not you.
£40.
We'll roll on to our second story. Tesco's has been branded sexist for safety instructions which show a woman in a dress with children on their trolleys. So basically, all it is you have the trolleys, and you know it has the little pictures on it like "Don't do this" or "Be careful of that," or
Yeah.
you know. And people are saying they're sexist because there's women on there. Are you implying that only women go shopping and only women look after the kids? Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, hold on. It's always been a little man. When you see those little thingies, it's generally a little man. They've changed it to a woman now,
Yeah.
and you're complaining. This we've spoken about this before, but this whole equality
Outrage,
thing,
equality.
yeah,
But
equality is one thing, but women, what's going to happen with
They
this?
want supremacy. This is what I'm trying to say. This whole, I'm going to put it out there. There's, equality is one thing.
Yeah.
Right? Saying you want to vote and you want to do this and all these things, which is what everyone's entitled to, is one thing.
We've got past the
Good
vote.
to
Right?
hear.
Yeah, okay, we have got past that. Thank God we've got past that. Right? But I feel like some of these factions, you know, like feminists and stuff like that, you've seen it for yourself because they're talking about feminists wanted equality for women, blah, blah, blah. Now they want to be the ones who are telling people what they can and can't do. No grid girls. What about the actual grid girls? We've spoken about this. Yeah. Which has led me to my belief that they don't want equality, they want supremacy.
We do. We gonna get it.
That's the thing.
Yeah, but
You ain't gonna get it
you know
because
what?
you can't even fucking agree amongst yourselves.
What do you mean?
The reason why women
right.
won't get it is because you still need men to assist you, and things like this make men switch off.
Yeah.
There are big issues, real issues that women need support on, and they
Yeah.
need men's support. But there's guys who pick up a paper, read this shit, and go,
I think, oh, fuck that, mate.
I ain't got time.
These fucking
I know
days
many,
going
many
on
just
about.
like, look at this. Look, what's this about?
What's this brand?
So when real issues are going on and arising, they've switched off.
Yeah.
They're not here to back you because
Yeah.
they're switching off because people have silly complaints.
Yeah.
This is not a complaint. What is this?
I think
Nonsense.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it's so stupid.
Go and teach other women.
Okay,
Why
I'm going to
did you
teach you
say
now.
that?
I'm doing right now, so shut up. Look, it's so, first and foremost, usually it's women going to do the shopping. Let's just call a spade
Yeah,
a spade.
exactly.
Okay, that's just, shut up, Vic. Usually it is. I just don't see, like, why do people you're right, Mo, there's bigger issues. Like, really, are people that bored that they're going to make an issue out of this? Soon we're going to have the LGBT, the alphabet community, sitting there saying, okay, it should be a woman in a dress with a moustache because we need to be represented in there.
They're going to do that soon, but they are going to do that soon, though.
Yeah, everyone's going to come and whinge and moan about something. My friend, the thing is about effing safety. My friend, first of all, you've not noticed it till now, until the Me Too movement. Now you've noticed it. It's probably been on there for how long? No one had a problem with it. Get me? Nobody. And now all of a sudden everyone's got a problem with it. I'm sure Stevie Wonder's wife. Stevie Wonder got a problem with it. And people can't see, got a problem with it. My friend is so minor and pathetic.
I think I prefer
man.
Stevie
Come
Wonder's
on.
wife to do the shopping instead of Stevie Wonder. I just say that might go a bit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's just,
I'm just saying, look, let's be honest. Anyone who's done the shopping in their life, okay, men don't mind doing the shopping if we do it on our own.
Oh, whatever.
I'm being serious.
You want to go
Since
do
a
a
little
whole
boy,
boss who... grocery shopping for the whole entire
Prefer
household.
it.
Yeah.
Prefer it.
I'm telling you now, I don't want no woman around me when I'm doing shopping because they start turning it into a whole day activity. Let's do this. I remember being since a little boy. I got put off shopping with women by my mum. You're walking around the stores. Excuse me. How much for this bag of onion? That'll be. I'm not going to do the Asian accent because people will take offence to it. So I'm going to do a normal accent.
Anyway?
Because this shop was in an Indian shop, in a convenience shop.
Just one time.
Right. Okay. No, it's this bag of onions is 30p. Afam, that's me. Afam, come. Let's go to the shop 2 miles down the road. I saw for 2p cheaper. Let's walk. Yeah, no thanks. I think I'll shop on my own. I've saved Darian, I've saved my son from that. We used to go shopping with his mum. And I'll be like, I'm going to wait outside. Why's Daddy waiting outside? I'd look at him. You're going to see, mate. You know what I mean? After that, it was like, I don't want to go shopping with Mummy anymore, Dad. That's right. You stay with me. Give Mum the list. It's what us men want to do. The mum gets the list. We put in our own items, right? Yeah, make sure the Courvoisier is there and, you know what I mean?
Whatever.
I mentioned it on top of it, exactly.
Staple diet, you know,
Yeah.
couple hundred quarter pounders.
Yep.
Let's make sure it's all good. And then when the bag comes, you're looking for it for your shit. Oh, then what's this? What hamburgers? It's a quarter pounders, not hamburgers. What's this? You want them, you go yourself then. No. It is women who push the trolley around with the kids in it. That's prime, normally.
But the safety thing doesn't make a difference. Whatever
Yeah.
you have on it doesn't make a difference. So I think it's just a useless argument. Like I'm sick of back talking about it. I just want to move on.
Talk to other women about this. Go teach them, I'm telling you. Go and spread the news. You know what I mean? Moses, that's what you used to. You should be like Moses back in the day. Go and take the good news. All the four corners.
Thanks for giving us permission to do that.
The good news, you know.
Yeah, we'll sort it out.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Go teach other women.
No, it's so dumb.
A lollipop man who's 77 years old had to quit. Well, no, he chose to quit after he was ordered to stop high-fiving children because it was being seen as grooming. Listen, PC business, political correctness is going a bit too far. This is actually because parents complained. So it wasn't as if the school or, counsellor or whatever it was, parents actually complained they didn't feel it was comfortable that the lollipop man who's been there for 25 years is high-fiving children as they're crossing the road. Listen, most schools, everyone knows the lollipop man.
Yeah.
He's been there for how many years?
Yeah.
You see him, people chat, some parents stop, have a chat.
Yeah.
Man's like, hi, how are you? How's things going? Some of them even at the end give him stuff at Christmas, give him little gifts and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
High five. How are you grooming when parents are there? The
Yeah.
child crosses the road and goes back their business. He doesn't stop and go, "Oh, Tommy, here's a little chocolate." You know what I mean? I'm back at
Here's my phone
3:30.
number.
Stay here. You know what I mean? Like, text me at 4. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you lot talking about? This is going too far.
Yeah.
It's going too far.
Yeah.
Look, I feel so bad for the guy. It's so and clearly this isn't parents who got nothing better to do between the time of 9 o'clock and 3:30 when they go pick up their kids. So now they're trying to fill up their time to go and make nonsense complaints. Grooming, really, like it's so ridiculous. It's just dumb.
I think they just don't like the look of him. That's what I think it was personally. They thought this is an old man probably having to chat to their kids or something. So
if you look like Victor, then yeah, I'd be all for it.
77, mate. 77.
I'll be slapping their kids. I'll be like,
Hurry up! Cross the road!
come on, my friend, you bastard. Get out of here. Idiot. But high five, monkey. Useless boy. Stupid idiot.
my God.
No, it's true. Like, I feel sorry because a lot of old people, he's probably, you don't need the money. It's just everybody wants to have something to complain about, something to moan about, something to fight against right now, rather than just living their bloody lives. Starting to, I swear, see if I was him on my last day, I'd have waited for parents, like bash them in the face with a big lollipop. Bash them in the face. Like, yeah, all right. If I'm gonna lose my job, I'm gonna lose it for this, innit?
But he didn't lose it. He quit.
He quit, yeah.
And I don't think he should have quit either.
There was another one in the north. Well, they're both in the north, but he actually, it was the same thing. It was the high-fiving thing, but they were saying it was dangerous because he wasn't focusing on the kids crossing the road if he was high-fiving them. I'm like, listen, the kids in the
Everyone
road.
stopped.
I'm in the road.
The cars have stopped.
By the time you've got the kids to walk through, that means that they're safe and completing their journey.
Yeah.
As they walk through, and then I say, now you can come, and I step out the road. What do you mean?
But
It's
even
any
drivers
excuse.
should be aware anyway, because they're the ones driving down the roads. He can't be turning around 360 every single minute.
There you go.
So the drivers should be slowing down when they see kids crossing
But
the road.
he stops one side, he walks to the other side, he stops that side, and you must wait for him to
Yeah.
return.
Yeah.
So if someone gets run over during that point,
It's not
that's
his fault.
that person.
It's the driver.
There's nothing he could have done about that.
Right.
Yeah.
72 years old, was going to jump in front of him. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on with this political correctness. There's too many silly things now. People complain about absolutely anything. There are things to complain about, and then tomorrow something will happen. These same people will be like, "Oh, no one cares about this because we're dealing with the shit you were talking about."
I'm just gonna go off topic for 1 sec. Like I saw 1 minute of I watched this program, that Jamie Bolger killer thing.
Oh,
I
gosh.
don't know if that's on. That's not on the agenda, is it?
It's
man?
not.
No.
Right, I'm just saying. I'm just gonna say this one thing about what Mert is to do what
You can't
Mert's
say
saying. The
like one
same
thing about
people.
that.
No, it's the same people. Like I saw people in there talking about how, oh yeah, these kids were tried as adults, but what they did was blah blah blah. I'm going. So what fucking? How else would you have dealt with these kids based on what
They were tried as adults, but they weren't punished as adults.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's
but
really
even
annoying
still-
about
But
it.
even still, what I'm trying to say is there was people who were being interviewed by like journalists who were complaining about the treatment of the two little murderers.
Yeah.
Right? I'm saying it's not like these kids had a row with a mate and pushed them down some stairs or something, and the kid passed away or something. What these kids done was mental.
Yeah.
Right. So how else? But that's what I'm saying. A lot of people complain about shit. So what solution are you bringing to the table? What would you have done with him?
Yeah.
And also, it's not your kid. Do you know what I mean? If it was your kid, would you be sitting there going, "Oh, do you know what? Yeah, oh yeah, the way these kids have been tried. Oh, we're treating them adults. It was just harrowing. Fuck them." That's what. There's a lot of people out there who are just apologists and go out of their way and do stuff, right? But then when something else comes, they've got a completely different
Take on it.
perspective on it. And it just pisses
Yeah.
me off, man. Just keep your mouth shut, innit?
Yeah.
Lollipop man, lollipop man.
All people, yeah.
Grooming.
But that's what I mean. There is always going to be. It's getting
Fuck
worse.
out of it.
That's the problem. It's getting worse. How society is now is you don't want to offend anyone. You don't want to do this. You don't do that. But there are certain things whereby you're creating a non-existent problem.
Yeah.
A 77-year-old lollipop man high-fiving children crossing the road. How do you even get to grooming? How did you even put the two together?
High five, the kid goes.
He's in contact with the children, isn't it? I've been just trying to desensitize people so that when bigger things happen, you're going to be like,
Yeah.
Exactly.
like, that's the thing what they keep on doing. And I think I'm going to go a bit deeper now, but I think there's a way for society just to be like, everything goes, anything could be said, like, just deal with it, basically. Like, there's no thing that you could say to someone to
From freedom of speech.
Yeah. So,
And when I say freedom of speech, I don't mean abusing people. I mean, my opinion is this or that.
yeah, but you can't have
That's
that
it.
opinion.
That's it. But now, you can't do that.
yeah.
Because people take offence to everything. And you can, as you said, people will lose their job. Someone says this, oh, I think that. Is it? Well, that's offensive to black people. Or it's offensive to Asian people. It's offensive to gay, lesbians,
Yeah.
whatever. And then all of a sudden, he's like, but someone asked me a question, I've answered it.
Yeah,
That was my viewpoint.
but it's not the right viewpoint.
But it's not the right viewpoint. Because it doesn't agree with those individuals.
Exactly.
So-
Exactly.
That poor man.
This is it. This is it. But unfortunately, that is the world that we're now living in. Our next story is Nike advert.
I like this advert.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I like it. It's a good advert.
There's been a Nike advert released portraying London, giving you different views of London, kids, mainly young people in London. There's a few celebs in it. Harry Kane's in it. Skepta's in it. Giggs is in it. Man like Shaq by himself. Michael Thingy.
Michael Dapper.
Yeah. And there's a few other people in it. What's the name? Iwobi. There's a few people in it. So basically, it's just a representation, like saying, you're a Londoner. What's going on? This is London. Now, there's been complaints from various different groups that they are not fairly represented within this.
Which groups?
Victor.
Yeah, no, there's a couple of groups that I've seen them. I'll be honest, the main group I've seen whinging about it on social media is the Asian community, and
Really?
I'm saying, how did the Asian community want to be represented in this advert, which is featuring people from sort of like sports backgrounds who they promote? To be honest, it seems to be mainly people who they sponsor and
It's who they
and
the
things
athletes
like
are who they
that. Yeah.
sponsor. The people, like the artists, the people they collaborate
Collaborate with, yeah.
So when you talk about a sports person, and we said this earlier, I'll say it again. I've said it even on Facebook.
Yeah.
Who is the Asian London sports person that we know?
Yeah.
Who is the Asian actor or musician,
Yeah.
artist, whatever it is,
Footballer.
who collaborates with Nike that we know?
I mean, if it was like, you could say Amir Khan, but he's from Bolton.
He's from Bolton. That's what I'm saying.
So he
It's
can't
a
be in
London
there. He
advert.
can't be-
As I said, if this was a Transport for London
Yeah.
or the Mayor of
Yeah.
London advert,
Yeah.
then you need
Yeah.
to represent.
Sadiq Khan's got this wrapped up.
There you go.
He's got it wrapped
You need to.
up.
Then you'd have to say you can't do an East London, for instance, and not have
Yeah.
a good
Oh,
Asian population.
exactly.
You couldn't go Hounslow.
couldn't do that,
You couldn't
yeah.
do none of that.
Yeah.
But this is a Nike advert. It's
Yeah.
about Nike, really. London, blah blah. But really,
It's
about
Nike. It's a Nike advert. I mean, I started saying, thought, okay, what Asian grime artist could I think of one? That's popping from like
because Skepta and Gigs in it, so
Yeah.
you're looking to relate and say
exactly that's what I'm relating to. And I thought, okay, like which comedian, young, like who's firing like Michael Dapper from London? Couldn't think of one. Do you know what I mean? And when I started thinking about let me actually think, right? I came up with Amir Khan, Monty Panesar, the cricketer, right? You know what I mean? I'm thinking like
comedian
Masood
now.
from EastEnders. I thought that's where I had to go. I had to go to EastEnders. Like Tamwar, yeah. I had to go there. I thought they could have at least thrown Tamwar in there.
No. Stop
Kush.
it now. Stop
Man
it.
like Kush.
Stop it. Stop
Kush.
it.
Man like Kush.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just. But
But if
I started thinking,
if you go, like you've got,
they could have done that.
got
to be
boxing
fair.
champ-
If you're doing about as the brand, they're talking about Nike right about now. Like, so
there's no reason for them to be in the advert. It doesn't make any sense. They're not star branded people.
Yeah.
And they
But
don't have,
maybe
and
Kush,
it
you
goes
get
back
me?
to the point. What's his collaboration with Nike?
Yeah, that's my point.
That's the
Like,
point. He doesn't collaborate with Nike.
and
Everyone
looking
else.
at the advert, it's all about sports people. Like straight on, like
Sports,
I want to
the
get up there. I want to
demographic.
do this. They're
Yeah.
trying to
Mainly.
get people
Mainly.
to get.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. The people like Giggs and Skepta, they collaborate with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
exactly.
who's the artist that represents that community who
Nike
collaborates with
collaborate
Nike?
with? So mainly, rather than these people, and here's what I'm gonna say, which is controversial. Right, here's what I'm gonna say.
Oh,
check
gosh.
this one. No, check this one. Check this one. I've never noticed like this specific community come out and complain when I've seen Nike adverts when it's just all white people. Never seen it.
yeah.
Never seen it. What, so this advert comes out and it's like full of, let's say, black people and Harry Kane, a couple of people knocked about, kicking about, right? Then there's a problem. Hold on, what's going on?
Because
That's just something. That's just something to point to people's heads for them to actually think about. I'm not.
Yeah.
Or maybe what they're thinking is that because we're representing London, it says London, you're a Londoner, blah,
Yep.
blah, blah. And they're thinking if we're going to have, it's a diverse advert for
Yeah.
a change. So if it
Yeah.
is diverse, we don't feel we're represented because it is diverse.
Which is fair. Which is a fair point.
But the other adverts,
but-
if it is going to be all white people in the advert, then the complaint will be what? It's all white people. So it's not a diverse advert. I just accept it because that's normal.
But here's
Because-
my thing. But
because-
it's been going on for time, and no one moaned. Like you see Nike adverts. If I didn't see, it's a Nike advert. Someone's right. You know what I mean? I don't have any complaints about it. I couldn't care less. Right. But my point is this. Right. When this advert came out, and it weren't even for me. Nothing to do with diversity or nothing. I just thought it was a cool advert. It could have been full of white dudes. Could have been full of Turkish people. Could have been. And one thing I'm saying is, I would never have turned around if it was all. Let's say the advert was all full of Asians. You wouldn't have seen me on Twitter going, "Where's the black people?"
Yeah.
You wouldn't have seen. What I'm trying to say is, there's people that always have something to moan about. There's
Yeah.
always someone to moan. And to be fair, there were some Asians in the video. Funnily enough,
Yeah, there was some Asians. Yeah,
there was a couple in there. There was.
Yeah.
And I get it. You want to be represented, but you need to really, when structuring these arguments, look at the whole picture. Okay, who are Nike collaborating with,
Yeah.
right? And when you can point out someone who they're collaborating with, who should have been in the video, then the point
Say the
becomes,
person's
yeah,
name.
exactly. Say the
Just
person's name.
Blah
Not
blah
just,
works with Nike.
oh,
but the
what's
likelihood
going
if
on
there
there?
was a Londoner who was on that status who worked with Nike, he would have been in there.
that's the point I'm
They
trying
would have
to
made
make.
sure.
Yeah.
But it's not that deep. It's an advert, for goodness sake. It does
Yeah.
its job. It's entertaining. People
Yeah.
are going to want to wear Nike, Asian people included. So why are you going to be sitting there complaining about something you don't need to complain about? That's what I don't understand.
But that's the
That's
culture
where-
we're
that's
in
the
at the
world- that's the
moment.
world we're in.
Like,
Yeah,
everybody's
it's
that complaining mentality. Like people have got nothing better to do.
So another part complaint about the advert was when they're in Peckham
Oh,
and the
right.
girl's running through Peckham and she's like, You're not as committed as me because I run through Peckham at night time. And then there's brothers on quad bikes with masks and all kind of things in the streets. So
What's,
people
what's
are
the,
like,
what's the complaint there?
so to me, I said, yo, do you walk through Peckham at night? Because I got man from South.
You get me?
They don't just stroll through
It's
Peckham at
Peckham,
night.
you get me? It's called Peckham.
So I
You
get
know
what they're
I mean?
saying, given the advert.
Yeah.
But even that's played on, because I said, listen, Gigs is in the advert.
Yeah.
It goes to Gigs, and Gigs is like, yo, what's wrong with Peckham? So even that is played on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not like it's just dropped in there, like, yeah, it's murder zone around there,
Yeah.
ban that. and
Bombs
then it
dropping
moved
in
on.
the background. Bullets, shells
Exactly.
hitting the floor.
I get that, and don't get me wrong, I can understand why people say, was there a need for that part? But what she's trying to say is, they were trying to cross over and say, listen, this is how committed I am.
Yeah, I'm running
Yeah.
from Peckham.
This is the reputation of this area.
Yeah.
But I'm looking to achieve something, so I'm
Yeah.
prepared to do this.
Yeah.
And
Gigs
let's be honest,
obviously
Peckham's a shithole, man. They should be happy for the big up, man. You know what I mean? About what's wrong with Peckham. What's right with fucking Peckham? It's called Pecknam, for God's sake. You know what I mean? Amongst people who live there. Oh, like Vietnam, Pecknam. You know what I mean? It's a war zone, for God's sake. She's running through it. Who walks through Peckham?
That's
at
why
night?
she
That's
was
what I'm
running.
saying.
It wasn't training, she was just trying to get on
Get
safe.
home safe.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. It's
but
true.
Nike, it's down to Nike. For me, it's down to Nike to look for more Asian people.
Why?
Because they just should. I'm just saying.
No, but they shouldn't. But they shouldn't. But
in
they
terms of
shouldn't.
inclusiveness.
Oh,
you've
whatever.
got all these people here
no,
doing it,
sorry, no,
right?
no.
And it's down to
no,
the Asian
no.
community.
It's not about being
to
inclusive.
unearth some gems, innit?
No.
Unearth some of these gems.
No.
Why are there no Asian footballers out
No,
there? You know
I don't
what I mean?
care.
Why aren't they?
But I don't care.
that's a
Why aren't
The
they?
memo was get some good people to make this video look hot. That's what they did.
End
That's
of.
it. Simple. I don't care if you're
Yes.
Asian or not. That's not the point.
Yes.
It's what's going to do the job for this advert. My memo
Amen.
is cool people. If you happen to be black, well, what can I say? Don't care.
That's right, sister.
Don't care.
Me too. Hashtag me too.
You know?
What is wrong with you with that hashtag? Misusing the shit out of hashtag.
No, man, forget that inclusive nonsense because we're not always been inclusive with black people. I'm sorry. So just hold your corner. It's our advert. It's done. It's done. Yeah? It's out there.
Mic
Everyone
drop.
loves it.
Mic drop.
Big up Harry Kane. You know what I mean?
You get me? Harry Kane's like, what's this got to do with me? I'll just come for the advert.
One of the stories that someone sent to me earlier, which is I was going to leave, but I think it'd be interesting. Now I can't validate this one, but it was that a South London man. So it's a lie, innit? A South London man gave his missus a kidney. Anyway, South London man gives his woman kidney.
Sound of man give his missus chlamydia. That's what it should be.
What's wrong with you?
What?
Anyway, South
Gave
London
her
man
an unwanted pregnancy.
Victor, shut up.
Oh my gosh.
gave
Gave
woman,
her a strap to hold.
Watch us running through Peckham, yeah?
What's wrong with you? South London man gives woman kidney and then proposes. Woman turns down marriage proposal.
Really? Yes! I can believe that bit! Yes!
See? Women.
And women, and this is why women get vexed with men who don't want to do Valentine's Day. Look at this.
But I mean, okay, so
I'm going to let you finish before
Finish
I
it.
chime in.
What happened?
apparently they met in the 90s, began at since blah 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 blah. Anyway, the point of it is,
Hold on, are they married? They weren't married.
No, they're-
They've been like since the 90s.
yeah,
That's why.
that's why what? But he proposed. She
Old
said
and
no.
grimy.
What, in 2018?
It doesn't matter. You're lucky you're getting the invite, innit?
20 years later?
You know what?
Forget
I'll be
about
honest,
that.
I got one word for that dude. Refund. Give me that kidney. He should,
You just got
he should
plates.
dig it out with a kitchen knife. You know what I mean?
Okay, so okay, I don't know. From my personal point of view, it seems a bit cold. However, if you didn't want to marry the person before, just because they gave you a kidney doesn't mean you're going to marry them afterwards.
For real!
That's the bottom line. That is the bottom line.
Word!
Take it down over there, Black Panther.
Would you? So if you were with someone and you didn't want to marry them before, they gave you a kidney. No, why am I asking you?
Exactly.
Why am I asking you?
Exactly.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think you would either. But I understand. That's like you're someone you're just like you're with the person, but you haven't married them, and they offer you. I know you're not going to marry the person.
No,
either.
hold on. Has she got Skrilla though?
that going-
It's part of my decision, isn't it?
But if you've been
Has she got
together
peas?
since '98 or whatever it was,
Yeah.
does it matter? Because you know she's got skrilla because you're with her. So if she does, she doesn't. It's been already 17 years or whatever it is. So
No. So just say no. You just know. You don't
I
want
don't know. You might have to. I mean, you
don't have to do
I'm stuck
nothing.
with
But
her
if
now.
you're, now, I think what he's probably thinking is, this is how a man will probably look at it. I was going to stay with you anyway. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah,
we just
God.
weren't going to be married together, but we were going to stay together forever. So, given you've just given me
Might have to just take the bullet.
one of your kidneys, and given if anything happens to you, you lose
Men.
that kidney, you could die, and you're saving my life, I might as well.
Might as well.
That's probably how
But not women.
That's how men would
No.
probably look at it. That's how probably men would look at it.
Look, I think the woman was out of order. To be fair, if you knew that you didn't feel that way toward, like I'm being honest. That all jokes aside, I don't know what you're looking at me like that for. All jokes aside, I probably wouldn't have even taken it from him if I felt that way. If I felt like, okay, I'm probably not going to be with this guy for that much longer. You know, I'd look for it somewhere else. If it was the only option, I'd take it and not marry him. But if I had other options, I would ask. I think the woman's out of order.
No,
she shouldn't have
because the
taken
thing
What are the
it.
chances
and
of your
then-
partner having the...
same blood
Yeah.
thing as you. I was going to say, because you can't, it's not a simple thing to give someone a kidney. It has to match.
It's not a minor.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a minor.
And you don't know what
I'll
her
find
state
someone I'm
was.
black. I'll find somebody.
So what you think black people have to give
African.
kidneys? Really?
Yeah, my
Okay,
family
cool.
will. One of these Egypts. One of them will.
Boy.
You'll give you something, but it won't be a
Spare
kidney.
kidney for
Do you
a reason.
understand?
Not just to be handing them out to people. Yeah,
Willy-nilly.
I might need that.
It's like
Oh,
my car, you know what I mean? You got
sorry.
that spare in the boot.
Spare in the
Just
boot.
One day,
Yeah, you
yeah.
need to think about
Just
that.
handing it out to
No,
someone
no, no,
next
no.
to
Come
you.
on, she's out of order. Though.
Why is she out of order?
Look, you can't
Marry the man,
take
innit?
that. You know, now
Can't
that
take
you're
what, a
back to full
kidney?
health, now
If
you're
you
gonna
were on
be
a
running the street
transplant, no,
now.
but if you were on a list to get a transplant and he happens to be a match, then he happens to be a match. Simple as.
No.
I don't think that's how it went down.
How did it go down? Was it pill talk?
I'm waiting potentially for her to one day need a kidney, and then I'll strike.
No, but
You
the
give
thing
her the
is,
kidney and the ring in the other hand. It's like, there you go, take both.
But to be fair, you know, this is how the guy fucked up. Because what he should have done was say, right, marry me.
exactly.
I've got a kidney. Marry me. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? She'd
That's
be like,
that-
what? Yeah, but still.
That
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
but still, I've got something you want. You got something I want. Let's be Nigerian about this.
Oh, for
Let's trade. No, ain't no freebies out here, right? We get married, registry office, just how you dreamed. You know what I mean?
Just how you
Yeah,
dreamed.
just how you dreamed. And you can have my kidney.
Let's
Why
start.
not?
She probably didn't want to get married to him
We'll tell you
anyway.
the quick line here.
get my kidney then.
So according to the Mirror, the Daily Mirror that is, although the Daily Mirror have now removed this story, so I believe it's not true.
Okay, go on.
But according to the Mirror, after learning he was a good fit, they both underwent months of assessment before the successful surgery. The two who now lived in Lewis's East London flat nursed one another back to health. Shortly after this, it was when Lewis asked Emmanuel to marry him. Unfortunately, she said no. I let him down gently by saying I'd have to think about it.
She should've said that when she
One
asked for the kidney.
Exactly.
I'll think about it.
I think I'd be worried if we got married. It would in some way damage our special friendship, and also I don't want to get wed until I'm fully better health wise.
This guy is Captain Friendzone, man. I'm telling
There you
Friends
go.
over with your own missus.
There you
you.
go.
His missus is friendzoned him.
Imagine that.
I
There
let
you
him
go.
down gently.
There you go.
This special friendship.
Yeah.
Boy,
What?
I need to check some of them bars, boy.
Lewis is a waste man. Anyway, I don't want to hear any more about him. Idiot. Take my kidney and then lock me. Are you mad?
He shouldn't take it. He gave it.
No, but you know what?
She didn't lay him down and take it.
No, fair enough. You know the mistake he made. He should just put the ring on her finger and
There
done.
you go,
And
there you
carry
go.
on watching
It's his
TV.
fault anyway.
What's this? We're engaged. Just carry on. I don't have to ask you. I'm a part of you now, innit?
Literally, I'm
Literally.
in you all the time.
You didn't mean it like that.
Now what's for dinner, like?
Oh dear.
Oh gosh.
We'll roll on again. On to our toilet of the week. So, Oxfam staff during Haiti had a terrible period of time. And Oxfam staff were there, obviously, to support the people of Haiti, support those who are struggling in difficult circumstances. But they had time to go off and have a little break, sleep with locals. And when I say sleep with locals, I mean local prostitutes. Worse than that, some people have been accused to have been saying to people that, you know, if you want some aid, then you have to give me something in return. These are people stricken, poverty, ill health, shit living conditions, no home, all sorts. no fresh water, nothing, and you've got time to be taking advantage on that level. I want to see where the criminal prosecution comes from. I don't hear no fucking shit about.
There ain't gonna be one.
No, that's my point. That is exactly my point. We know there isn't gonna be one. You're telling me that these people have done this. Your job was to help these people. You're taking advantage of the situation. First of all, prostitution is not legal in Haiti. So anyone has any ideas of, oh yeah, but because in England you'd be criticising these people if they did it.
Yeah.
So don't come because it's a third world country as you view it, or developing country.
Yeah.
That okay, it's okay. It's not fucking okay. It makes it worse because if you were born and raised in England, you've had levels of opportunity to do something for your life. You didn't do it. Some people are unfortunate. Some people fucked about. They made a choice now. They're doing what they want to do. Some people are, as always around the world, be unfortunate.
Yeah.
These people have been hit by hurricanes, what was it, mad storms. The country was in total disarray.
Yeah.
And this is Oxfam. People are paying £12 a month, £10 a month, whatever it is, even if it's £2 a month,
Yeah.
to go and help people around the world. And this is what their workers are doing. I want to hear prosecution.
That's so disgusting. That is just, oh God. Abusing of the situation, abuse of power. That is just.
Yeah, but because it's a developing country, they're just gonna kind of sweep it under the carpet, really, aren't they? Because those people won't complain.
How can they complain? What were they
Exactly.
complaining about? I got
Who will they turn
rations.
to?
I got extra rations. I got some food and drink.
For-
I'm
what,
not
for
complaining
my
about
family?
fucking Jeff from fucking Hertfordshire, am I?
Oh no, where's Wyclef Jean and all this, man? I mean, gone till fucking November, this bastard. What about your people over there? You know?
He's not the president of the country, though, Victor.
Why shouldn't he be though? He's always talking about this place. Go over there and start helping out.
He does.
You know what I mean?
He's done a lot of work. He's done a lot of things for Haiti. But the problem is one man,
man,
who's,
not
who-
enough.
who's got a few million. What can he do?
Go buy some
Bill,
water and take over.
Bill Clinton and them man.
Well, I thought you said Donald Trump's over there throwing
But it's
throwing
not
paper
about the
towels at
supplies,
man.
though. It's not about the supplies. It's about wronging what's been done, isn't it? Those people need to be punished.
Do you know what
for
it
they
is?
did.
Look, let's be honest, right? This is the world we live in, guys. The strong take from the weak. That's just how it is. The haves subjugate the have-nots. Just like when after the American Civil War, what they did was after they decimated the South, them rednecks in the South, they went right. Everybody, to make you feel better, let's repopulate the West, which was inhabited by who? The Indians. Oh, sorry, Native Americans. Right? As they want to be called. So what they did was they went to go and trade with them, and rather than trade with them, they gave them pelts, which are furs, animal furs, laced with disease to kill them off. Do you know what I mean? This is what they do. This is what these type of people do. You go to a foreign country. Where can I get away with some shit? A poverty-stricken foreign country. That's why you get all these pedos who go to places like, you know, like these random places, Thailand and them places.
Yeah.
Go to the
Vietnam.
slums. Yeah, go to the slums, find some, you know, unfortunate people and do some bad things. This is just what happens. It don't surprise me. No one's gonna get prosecuted. Maybe there might be a few token people who get made an example of, but then later on down the line they've been paid off and put into another cushy position. Do you know what I mean? Just for now, but
How did it come out anyway? Like, who?
I've got no idea. All I know is
Someone
I
just leaked it.
whistleblower.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some
someone just
whistleblower.
leaked it.
I saw some
What's
muppet
going
on the
on?
news. I think the chief executive chatting shit, and he was going, you know, he didn't like because they were going, why didn't Oxfam tell people about this before? And he was like, we were under no obligation to tell anyone. You know, we're not our public.
Yeah, but
blah,
they,
blah,
yeah,
blah,
but
we're
they
charity.
want our money in it. They
Yeah,
still gotta
but
do their
that's what I'm
adverts
saying.
and get our
Even the
money
whole
in it.
charity thing is a load of bullshit anyway. How much of that money actually makes it to the people and the places that's supposed to? You know, got these chief execs on millions of pounds getting bonus. Why are you getting a bonus for working for a charity? Where's that bonus money coming from? Do you know what I mean? Everyone's getting paid. How much of the money is going to the actual the aid that the money's been raised to support? None. So if these guys are going to go to locals and go, right, because this is just the way these guys have all come up. You want extra water, extra blankets, extra food. I've got a few things I want.
Ugh.
That's just how it is. What are you willing? And there's going to be somebody willing to do the
course,
things
there
Obviously.
that you're not
Because they
willing
know
to.
it's
The thing,
We're
we're
not-
not,
we're not
talking about.
So-
We're not talking about. People take the piss out of like Instagram chicks, for instance. We're not talking about come back to my hotel, Louboutin something. I'm talking about bread and water. We're talking
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
food.
I know.
We're
Yeah,
talking about
provisions, like normal
provisions,
day-to-day stuff.
day-to-day stuff. That's what
I
I'm saying.
know,
That
I
people
agree.
need to survive. People got children, 2, 3, 4 years old. they need to feed them, and you're there trying to put those kind of things to. I've just read this that Oxfam disgraced Haiti official left earlier post over sex parties. So this was when he was in Liberia role. So
Oh, of course, Liberia, another
exactly.
another luxury destination of opulence, right? Of course, war-torn Liberia. So he was over there helping out and having sex parties.
But you know, those feminists who complain about the supermarket holiday, they need to complain about this. That's what they should really be doing.
They don't care.
They don't give
That's
a
what
shit
I'm saying.
about
That's
that.
where they need to redirect
And that's
their
what I'm saying to
energy.
you about real complaints. There's things
Exactly.
going on in the world. But remember, this is Haiti. Why does Margaret from Hertfordshire give a shit about Margaret in Haiti? She don't. Doesn't affect her. The trolleys affect her
Of course.
because the picture on there is offending her.
Yeah.
But the lives of other people, the actual lives, don't matter. She probably doesn't give her £2 to Oxfam because that's a waste. Why would I give £2 to? It doesn't benefit me here.
Yeah, they should help themselves.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm just saying, it's just the way the world is. Organisations, the strong take from the weak. Everyone looks out for each other's backs. Everyone covers crap up. That's why you had the Roman Catholic Church sending pedos running around from one diocese to the other.
Caught here, sent there.
Caught here. No.
sent
Oh,
there.
what's he been doing? Oh, do you know what? Rather than tell the police or anything, and the authorities, let's just move him to another diocese because that's going to help. So he can go and terrorise more children over here, and then round and round. That's what all these people do anyway. So it's not going to surprise me. No one's going to get brought to any justice over it. No one's going to lose their job over it. It's just how the world
I think,
is.
I think
So-
the chief exec has already resigned.
Okay, yeah, but
But
yeah,
he's probably got a job somewhere else.
that's
In
what I'm
another
saying.
country. You
But
have- it's not elsewhere.
didn't he lose his job for doing some nonsense in
He'll
Liberia?
go to save the children now.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Red Cross.
He'll
Yeah,
just be
the
sitting
Red
on his
Cross.
yacht, sipping his wine. Yeah, I got
Next
fired.
thing you know, he's going to be somewhere in Palestine. You know what I mean? Fucking around with them people. So, you know, it is what it is.
Sad times.
It's at times. And that's why Oxfam, unfortunately, given all the work you would do and we'd expect better from you, you're the toilet of the week. Our WTF. What the So Philippines leader, how do you say his name again?
Duarte!
That's the one.
That's the only way you can say his name.
This guy.
Bad man.
Absolutely.
He's a
Why are
bad
you
man.
encouraging these
And he's
guys?
bad. No, but he is a bad man.
He is,
Not
he's
a
a
bad man
bad-
like that.
Bad
Not with
motherfucker.
two D's, one D. Bad
Bad
man.
motherfucker.
So Rodrigo Duarte says
Roddy, as I like to call him.
Yeah, it's
So
like you lot are
this,
friends.
This,
I wish
this-
I was.
This
Oh
is
my
a proper
gosh.
what the fuck. He says he told soldiers to shoot rebels, female rebels, in the vagina instead of killing them because without one they would be useless. What is wrong with you? Iffy, please. Your thoughts, please.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I mean, what the hell? Really? I mean, who thinks of this shit?
Bad man.
Roddy Duarte.
And this
does.
is your friend, Vic, yeah?
Ain't no friend of mine, man.
Well, hold on.
I'm distancing myself now. If I
That's
see him now, I'd spit in his face. Just distance myself from him.
Are you serious? And people are actually following this guy's orders.
Listen,
For real.
This guy
listen.
is the
This
boss.
guy. I don't know if you
This guy
understand.
literally goes out on road with the brings the feds. Let's go out. Finds man using drugs, shoot them.
Yeah.
Finding
What?
drug dealers, shoot them.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
On road, yeah.
He's on road.
Wow.
He is on road. Yeah,
He
he's
told, I
ghost
swear he
from
told the
Power.
Pope to go fuck himself.
He's
The
ghost.
Pope was like,
Yeah.
just trying to say blah blah blah. Go fuck yourself. He told,
Whoa.
he told Obama to fuck off. He
Yeah.
geezer does
You
not.
don't have it from none of them guys.
He don't
So
play
this
games.
actually might actually happen, basically.
Yeah, probably
but it
happening
is
already.
happening.
It has
I'll
happened.
tell you what, he'll be doing it himself as well. He'll be out there going, yeah,
I'll show you an example. Boom.
yeah, boom. You know what I mean? Who's going to do anything? Not Manny Pacquiao. I'll tell you that for a fact.
What is it with you and associating every fucking famous person in the country with the fucking, no matter what the subject is? What is wrong with you?
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying, because he's a politician now, isn't he? Pac-Man. He's
I
a
mean, how long
politician.
has this guy got left in running? Because he's
as,
got to
long,
be
as,
out.
long, as long as he damn well wants
Are
at the
you
moment.
freaking kidding
Who's gonna
me?
be crazy enough to go against this guy though? If he can be shooting people like that outside the street, who's gonna
Yeah.
like come up against him?
He is on road. The only other, like one, because the only other people who are on his level, you might get for these African dictators because they're really about that life, right? And Vladimir Putin in Russia, you don't want it with him because
Take his
he's
top off
really,
you,
yeah.
bring out his machine
He'll
gun.
do
I
it
think
himself.
it's disgusting. Women pussy shields. That's what I'd say. Because that's. I mean, what else? I don't know what
Chastity
else to
belts.
say.
The thing is, he
Like-
once said, so there was an infamous incident of an Australian woman who's raped in the Philippines. and someone referenced that, and he said, these are quotes, you know.
What they reference?
Oh
Not
my
for this.
God.
No, not in relation to this.
Okay.
This was previously.
Yeah.
They're saying, he said, when the bodies were brought out, they were wrapped. I looked at her face. Son of a bitch. She looks like a beautiful American actress. Son of a bitch. What a waste. What came to my mind was they raped her. They lined up. I was angry because she was raped. That's one thing. But she's so beautiful. The mayor should be first.
What? You know what? Someone needs to shoot his gun in his dick and
This
his
guy-
mouth.
But you know why men are following him? Because that's probably what they think anyway. Do you get what I mean? That's a typical thing that a guy's going to say.
Yeah, this guy's out of control, man.
He's out of fucking
He's
control.
out of control. It's gone to his head. His head's gone.
What?
His head's gone.
You picked some stories.
Duarte.
That is
You
good.
need to see a picture of him. I just remember him. I just remember seeing him stood next to Donald Trump. At that, there was that not a G8 or whatever, but there was some kind of summit, and they had all these tossers, world leaders. He stood next to Donald Trump, just wearing his white leisure suit. Everyone else wearing suits. He's wearing that white, like Roger Moore, James Bond 70s. You know what I mean? Leisure top, flannel trousers. Didn't give a D. You know what I mean? Because he thought if any of these men chat shit, I'm licking their faces off with my Magnum revolver.
Women, stay away. Don't go to Philippines.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say.
Man, Manuel Noriega, back in the day, you know what I mean? Duarte, hey, he's doing his own thing. Watch out.
And he's getting away with it as
He
well.
is.
Of course, well, he's the boss.
Where's Manny Pacquiao? I wasn't even joking.
Oh my
You know
God.
what I mean? Where
They
is
need
he?
someone to take him down, that's what I think.
Good luck with that.
Good luck, yeah.
Feminists, go over there.
There ain't no,
Yeah,
there ain't no
good luck.
feminists
Good
out
luck.
there.
Good luck.
Feminists, go over there.
Yeah, good luck.
That's
Good
it.
luck, mate.
Yeah, see how
Go
that turns
fight
out for
Go
them.
fight that battle.
He'll razor them down real quick, mate. Himself.
Jesus.
Rodrigo.
I think that's actually the fastest ever episode of the Rival Show.
Wow.
Damn.
That's us for another week.
Damn.
Oh, for those who are wondering why there's no sport, we will be back this week with a sports section.
Okay.
Mr.
But-
H and Monty.
Because there's basically because there's women, right? And we found that women don't really, contribute much sense, right? To
No, hold on, rewind.
No.
No, hold on a minute, don't talk about Monty.
she's
Hold on.
barely.
Hold on a minute. Rewind, much sense to what? Sorry,
The sports
Victor?
section.
Sports section, you know
What?
you don't know what you're
Football
talking about,
particular?
innit? Yeah.
I have to agree.
Football,
I'm one of them. I
just-
don't, yeah.
If
Yeah.
you man,
Sorry.
shush
Sorry.
man.
I
If
don't,
you're not serious. Swear down.
You know, so just to
Normally
save,
I'm
just
the
to
one
save
who's
some
like,
hassle.
Victor, behave, but
Yeah, he's
he's
right. Just,
Oh,
we've
he's
tried
not.
this. We've had several females on there. They don't know what they're talking about when it comes to
And they
sport.
literally just go,
sit there. They're on their phone.
it's
Candy
fine.
Crush Saga. Clash of Clans. What's Michael saying? You coming over later? No, let's just. We'll take it from here, guys. All right.
Oh,
Thanks for
whatever.
coming. All right.
Fair enough.
Prepare for Valentine's Day and all that tomorrow. Get a head start on that shit.
Yeah, you go underground, yeah.
Yeah. Just
So, on my right,
It's Queen.
Oh,
Queen
God.
P.
yeah. Just
Certified
yeah. look,
Queen Boss.
with your
So,
with
yeah,
your,
so,
with
okay,
your
so we're
podcast, we've got a
promoting
couple of minutes.
our
Yeah, we've got
podcast.
Promote your thing, yeah.
As at the sister podcast to the Rival
Yes, Rival
Show,
Show.
which is the Free PMS Ladies podcast
Woo,
show.
woo.
Get at us at Podbean, IG, Facebook, YouTube. Email us at freepms.ladies@gmail.com.
Well done. Yeah.
Boom.
That's it.
and what do you lot discuss in this show? Because people are like, what goes on in this show?
Oh.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Well, we're not as organised as the Rival Show.
Just to clear this up, it's not about menstruation. And
Hell
It's not
No.
about that.
Yes, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Listen, they're our initials. So that's what it
okay,
is.
let's clear up because
Oh,
PMS.
how to? Is it okay to break up by text?
Yeah, exactly. We're
Yes,
talking
it
about all
is.
things
But
related.
anyway, yes, it fucking is.
send it a
We
post.
talk about all things relationships. We talk about TV shows.
Films coming out.
Yeah, all sorts. Hot
Do
jokes.
you have any shows that you're discussing at the moment? Anything good?
At the moment,
I heard
we
them
discussed it.
screeching about Real Housewives of Who
Gosh,
Gives a Shit.
Yes.
Which one?
I don't know.
Which
It's
one?
something-
Atlanta.
Love
and Hip Hop.
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Well,
I
yeah.
do watch Love and Hip Hop. It's well known that I do watch Love and Hip Hop.
We're going to be checking out. Is it Altered Carbon?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Altered Carbon, which looks good. I saw it
On
advert
Netflix.
for that on Netflix.
What's the show that
Um,
you guys got me to watch? That scary one. With Winona Ryder.
Oh, Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Scary.
Scary.
Oh, my friend,
girls are
listen,
shook at
I
that
don't
show,
watch that
bro.
show at night. I'm sorry.
Girls are shook at that
What are
shit.
you talking about?
Ain't that you?
No. Listen,
It has no rating.
I can't
It's
watch that
scary.
show on my
Listen,
own. One time I watched it by show at 11 o'clock at night. Someone rang my phone. I jumped. I screamed. I was like, hello.
It's not a funny film to watch. No, I'm sorry. It's eerie. No, that film is
Yeah,
bloody
okay,
eerie.
it is a
I
bit
can watch
eerie.
films, but I can't watch that TV show by myself at night. No way. I have to watch it at 12 noon in the day
Yeah.
with all the lights on, and I have people around me and my phone next to me. I'm not watching that film by myself. That show by myself.
Shook-tastic. Come like
Fresh off
Resident
the
Evil
boat.
1.
Oh,
As
Fresh
well.
Off the Boat. Have you watched that?
That is jokes.
That is good.
It's about them
people?
Chinese
Yeah,
people.
love
yeah.
that
Mum's
show.
too much.
Really
Yeah,
good
wicked.
show.
She's the baddest.
What did I watch recently? Shit. Lightning. Black Lightning?
I've heard of that, but I haven't watched it yet.
I
I'm
would
not
advise
watching
not to watch it.
I'm not watching it. I could tell from the trailer. It's gonna be
No,
nonsense.
I wasn't having it.
Dog
I'll
shit.
be honest with you. I was not having it.
Okay.
Pants. I'll tell you what was a good film though. Three Billboards. Anyone who's
I ain't seen that.
I haven't seen that either.
Woody
Right.
Harrelson,
Good cast,
decent
yeah.
film, very good film, very good film.
Redneck
Bad
wedding.
film Downsizing. Don't watch it. I
Oh,
watched
don't watch it. People
Rubbish.
told me to watch it.
No, I fell
my
asleep in that
God,
twice.
I was on my
Shame.
phone the whole time. People even walked out. You
What's
know,
it about?
They was at the back kissing.
just
Even
want
they
to
left. You know, they were like, yes.
Alright,
And then they were in the back doing their business. Even they left.
No,
Rubbish film.
I started Detroit, guy. I need to watch the rest of it. Detroit?
Oh, yeah.
Have you
With
watched it?
John Boyega, no.
Have you watched it?
No,
Some racism thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm halfway through. I stopped it.
I
black people get lashed
also
up.
watched Gook.
Who?
It was about.
Okay.
That's,
I'm just gonna.
that's what it's called.
You're not blaming me, are you?
It's about some. I'm not sure. Oh, Koreans in the LA
Whoa.
riots, and they're like how they were, what went on the LA riots because when they were burning down shops and stuff. And that
Why
kind
the
of
hell
stuff.
do they call it that then?
But the guy who stars in it, who is Korean, is the one who is the writer,
Oh,
the director.
and he just
so
decided to
he
just.
called it Gook.
Yeah.
That's his
Now we've got to
business.
say it, innit?
I know.
Cheers, mate.
I know exactly. You don't have a choice, do you?
Oh, I watched Message from the King. It's Message from the King?
Message from the King, yeah, with
Yeah.
what's his name in it? Black Panther.
Yeah, the
The
lead
what-
actor.
Yeah. T'Challa, you know, Chadwick Boseman.
No. What is the film about?
It's a Netflix film. Basically, this guy, he's from South Africa. His sister moved to Los Angeles, and then
Gets kidnapped or
loses
something.
well, he loses contact with her, and he comes over like, "Where's
he
my
starts
sister?"
murking people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he goes.
Okay,
he,
yeah.
don't,
Like a Black
he don't
Taken.
friggin' have
I
it.
need to watch that. Oh yes, that's how.
He
that's
don't
how-
have it.
It's a Black
Yeah.
Taken.
It's
Yeah.
all right.
I think it was okay.
Yeah, it was all right. As I'm saying, for the budget, it was on. I thought it was all
Okay,
right.
fair
yeah.
enough then.
You were right about the
It was all
foreigner, by the way.
Yeah. Oi! The foreigner, Jackie Chan.
This is the angriest I've ever seen him. He actually kills people. You know, Jackie Chan knew it.
Yeah.
He just.
Bare kicks and
Just,
rolls.
yeah,
and-
he sables them. You know what I mean? Just leave them. Nah, not in this one. Jackie's here to
Immobilised.
murder people.
Yeah, nah, man.
He's not playing games. He's here to murder
Who
people.
blew my daughter up? Pierce
it.
Brosnan's life gets oi,
Sweaty.
He sweated him like Columbo,
That man's still
sweating like murder
I thought he
suspects.
retired.
Who? Pierce Brosnan?
Yeah.
Nah, he's
Bond.
life after James Bond,
He's
isn't it?
back in Mamma Mia 2. You talking about? I saw that advertised yesterday. Mamma Mia
Pierce,
2. You
mate.
get me?
Oh, he's just slick. He's disgusting.
What? Pierce
I
is the
don't like
coolest
him.
G.
I love him.
Nah.
Pierce is a Don
I don't know what
Dada.
she's talking about.
No,
Pierce Brosnan.
don't rate him at all. I don't think he's a
But
good
Jackie
actor.
Chan, you need to watch it. Jackie Chan makes his life.
I'll watch that
fucking
film,
Hell,
but I
man.
think- I think he's a
The
shit
Foreigner
actor.
made his life hell.
Yeah.
He smashed it.
Yeah, he
smashed
did.
it.
It's a slight diversion, but back to what it was. So yeah, check out the free PMS ladies if you want to have some jokes. Check out our show.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have appeared in an episode already.
Yeah, and Merv will be there soon.
Are you coming?
Yeah. These lot, yeah, we've got to put them
You
in.
had some quality, you know. If you let him on, then obviously you accept anyone. Do you know what I mean? Like, so,
Well, you do have. No, we're not say her name.
jeez. Okay. On Queen P's right.
This is Nick. Thank you for having me, guys.
Woohoo!
It was a pleasure. I'm gonna come back soon, hopefully. So yeah,
And on her right.
Me,
troublemaker.
the legendary Slick
Oh,
Man.
God.
The legend.
Why
Of
no
the
song
king.
this week?
The,
What song?
you know what? Because you know what it was?
things.
Because it's just too. People have been like
Requesting
and stuff. No,
Yeah,
it's
I
getting out of
know.
hand now,
Man,
man.
recorded it.
It's
Playing
not-
it back.
Do you know what I mean? No, it's too much. I don't do requests, people, so don't message me and say, "Can you sing this next week?" You've just put me off the whole thing.
But you did it when Pete asked for one.
That's Pete, though, isn't it? You know what I mean? Pissed. That's what I'm saying. Pete. I'm gonna name Pete Opinion, Luke Tree. Stop being shook. Come on the rival, because I know you're gonna hear this. Come on the rival show. You can bring Ashman as well.
Okay, just call out their names.
No,
as
don't
well.
call them
Just
out
like-
because people like Matt Ward, no, because we're trying to be inclusive. We've already had a couple of Caucasians on the show. We've had
No, whoa.
Well, we had one Caucasian.
We had two.
And then remember
we've had
Robbie?
Laurie
Oh,
and we've
three.
had Fogo.
Fogo, yeah.
That was it. And
Oh,
we,
yeah.
we had a studio guest. Robbie came,
Robbie.
sat there, and didn't
Robbie
speak
just
for
didn't
2
say
hours.
nothing. You know what I mean?
Have you included the Asian community?
Yeah.
We have.
The
Zappos was one of the
LGBT,
bundles.
LF, SJG? You
No,
included
no,
them?
we haven't got around to
Alphabet
that yet.
Community aren't on it. I've invited a couple of Alphabet
no,
Community. They haven't
really?
come on.
Have you?
Yeah, they haven't come on.
Oh.
Shook.
What are they
Scared of
shook
you,
off?
innit?
Tell them to come on.
Scared of the time. You're scared of me. I know them, obviously.
Tell them to come on. I'll play
why
nice,
don't they come
innit? I'm always nice with guests when they come for the first time. They come after that, boy. You know what I mean? It's
Bets
just,
them
man, I
off.
just carry on different with them. Fuck. You get me? But yeah, no, because we need, like, if you're gonna listen out, if you're listening, we need representatives from the Alphabet community. Because there are lots of issues that, you know, it's good to have someone.
Yes, it's easy for us to discuss everything and give our
But we
viewpoints,
need
but
you
we're not part of
guys.
the community.
Exactly.
So for you to come on, it doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah.
Like we said, we don't care.
Yeah.
Everyone lives their lives. We don't give a
Exactly.
shit. You do
Do
you.
not care.
That's the thing. We don't give a fuck. And if anything, you've got the insight to educate people.
Exactly. It's
So
true.
people need education.
Because people, if we could change because some people will listen to this, and as mad as it sounds, they will actually learn some shit from the rival show. Do you know what I mean? They maybe not be as ignorant as they were the day before,
Like
and
Pancake
and
Day.
do you know what I mean? Like exactly, Martin learned Pancake Day was the last week Thursday. It's true. So yeah, I mean, I don't know who else. I mean, we might need to get some other the Asian community.
Taco should be back.
No,
He just had a baby,
but he's,
so-
I'm talking about like the Korean, like
right,
type, you know, like
yeah,
the
so-
American Asian community.
Okay, yeah.
So Asian, to
in
us is
general.
like,
yeah, Asian in general. So yeah, we know loads of Filipinos, Chinese.
yeah. Well, get them on, innit?
Yeah,
Get them on.
Yeah, like I said, we don't care. This
Yeah.
show is inclusive of all. It's just that bare people are shook of it. So,
I will rip into it at some point about something. Like, I'm not gonna lie, because I was watching what's that show, that film Gran Torino with Clint Eastwood, G. The
yeah,
other
I've
day,
seen that
that show, I love that show, and I love the family who lived next door to him. All that good food he was getting as well. They was spoiling him, man. You know what I mean? So let's come on our show, man.
and that's another episode of the Rival Show. Mr. MJ, we out.
Listen